Well, that exchange certainly had the witness blushing. Let's debate it with our attorneys. Did this witness work more for the defense or for the prosecution? Stacey Honowitz, Florida prosecutor, Lisa Bloom, legal analyst for Avo.com, and Anahita Sedaghatfar. Let's start with Lisa Bloom.
I don't think this did anything for the defense at all. I think it's a big zero for the defense. So he was a sexual guy. I mean, he reacted by kissing a girl, by getting an erection. What does that prove? I mean, the defense needs to prove that he was violent towards her, that she was in fear for her life. So far, we haven't even moved a half of an inch in that direction.
Anahita.
I disagree, Jane. I think today was a good day for the defense because they did exactly what we anticipated they were going to do based on their opening, and that is, sadly, putting Travis Alexander on trial. And they want to show that he led a double life, that he was not this church-going, devout choir boy that the prosecution had those jurors believe, that he was a liar, that he was a cheater, that he was manipulative, that he was possibly a sexual deviant. And this is the Travis Alexander. This is the Travis Alexander that Jodi was afraid of.
All right,
I don't think getting an erection makes you a sexual deviant. I mean, if everyone who got an erection was a sexual deviant, you'd have to arrest everybody in the country. Look, the bottom line is this witness
all the men, Stacey.
All the men.
I just want to be accurate from a biological perspective. But continue on. I liked your point, Stacey.
I mean, the fact of the matter is this defense witness did nothing. You know, when you say you feel dirty and used, that's not the equivalent of slitting someone's throat and shooting them multiple times. It just doesn't happen. This prosecutor did exactly what he had to do.
And the bottom line is he didn't have sex with the woman who didn't want to have sex. He respected her wishes. He pushed a little bit, but ultimately he respected her wishes. Doesn't sound like a violent guy to me.
A horny guy does not make one a victim. I mean, that's what they proved today. He was horny with a 19-year-old. Big deal. It means nothing. We're going to have to wait and see what the jurors think.
That's not all they proved. They proved that he was a liar, that he tried to manipulate her, that he tried to control her, and that he was not this devout Mormon who portrayed himself to be a virgin, that he was lying to his own girlfriend all along.
You can be a liar.
Here's the thing. At one point in early 2008, Travis was pretty much juggling all three women at the same time. So let's bring in three other women, our expert legal panel, Stacey Honowitz, Lisa Bloom, and Anahita Sedaghatfar, to debate whether showing that somebody is, okay, let's give that to the defense. He's a ladies' man. He was a ladies' man. What does that have to do with shooting somebody, stabbing them 29 times, and slitting their throat? We'll start with Stacey Honowitz.
Well, you just did the prosecution closing argument, Jane. That's exactly what the prosecutor's going to say. You're never going to get a jury instruction, ladies and gentlemen, that says if you're a cheater, then you deserve to die. And that's exactly what the defense is trying to say. He's a cheater, he's a philanderer, he has a lot of women, he's horny, he likes to have sex, and he's really a Mormon. Ergo, she was working in self-defense. That is what the prosecutors will say, and quite frankly, the defense today made no headway in their self-defense claim.
All right, Anahita Sedaghatfar, your thoughts on that?
My thoughts are no one's claiming because this guy was a cad or a playboy that he deserved to be killed. Jane, the issue here is self-defense. And in order to prove self-defense, the defense is going to have to show those jurors that Travis Alexander was somebody that Jodi Arias feared. And how are they going to do that? They are going to do that by presenting evidence to show what he was really like, that he was a deviant, that he was controlling, that he was abusive, and that when he lunged at her, that she reasonably feared for her life. That is the point that the defense is trying to make to those jurors.